Hi everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox Series S, and in this video I just wanted to answer the question, where can you go in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Where can you fly? And the absolutely amazing answer to that question is anywhere on the globe. Really is absolutely amazing. So Microsoft and the developers behind this have combined satellite imagery with procedurally generated buildings and plants and fauna and stuff like that, with handcrafted stuff to give you an experience like no other. And the most amazing thing is they brought it to console in 100 gigabyte download, which is absolutely fantastic. So I don't know, let's have a look at a couple of things, because you may well be watching this as a Xbox owner who maybe doesn't have Game Pass, and you're thinking, should you invest in Game Pass to play it, or maybe even thinking about buying the game. Or you might be watching this as like a PlayStation owner thinking, is this worth? So let's have a look for, I don't know, where should we go? Let's go to Shanghai. Now, what you find is some areas of the Flight Simulator are incredibly well detailed, and then others are created from satellite images that aren't as well detailed but are still pretty amazing. So if we go to Shanghai Tower, there we go, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Let's change the, is it daytime? Yeah. So what we'll do, we'll just, oh, did I just deselect it, did I? Let's find that again. Shanghai Tower. There we go. Set as departure. And let's just fly. Let's just have a look around here. So this will be mainly procedurally generated in Shanghai. There could be some manual stuff that's put in, and they may have done a little bit of finessing to it, but not in the way that they've done it for Europe, America, London, places like that. And you'll see how absolutely amazing this technology is. So because we've selected not an airport to start at, we're just going to start up in the air. Now I'm in my little Cessna because it flies nice and slow, so you can have a good look around, but you could be in a 747 or a little corporate jet or a twin-engined propeller plane, whatever you want to do. So let's there we go, just loading up now. The fact that, I know this is taking like 30 or so seconds to load, but the fact that it does it. Here we go. So here we go. So this is Shanghai. Now obviously quite a few of these buildings will have been handmade. Just look at this detail. Look in the cockpit. Take it down. And the game really looks after you. You couldn't really do this in a Cessna. We'd probably rip the wings off if we weren't careful.
Aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have Charlie.
It's amazing urban landscape to fly around. It's really cool when you fly around areas that you know, like where you live or route to work. So this is all pretty fantastic, and it's running incredibly smoothly. I mean, it's 30 frames a second. I think they've locked it at that for performance issues. Maybe we'll see a 60 frames per second upgrade soon. So let's say you fancy just going somewhere a little bit less urban. So let's go to the main menu. Let's go back to the world. And let's go somewhere where there isn't much stuff. So let's go to world map and let's zoom out. And why don't we go to, let's just change the time of day. Here we go, Uru, that's Uru, so that's Ayers Rock, isn't it? So we're going to be in the middle of the Australian outback now. And this will give you an idea of something that's been hand created, which will be Uru or Ayers Rock, and then the area around it will all be procedurally generated from the satellite imagery. So there we go. So there we go. So we're over Ayers Rock. How amazing it is. And let's just move away a little bit. Let's just drop down.
Squawk 1606 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra. Cleared through the Charlie airspace Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Look at that. How amazing does that look? And then what you can see now, this will all be procedurally generated plants and fauna from satellite imagery. It looks amazing, doesn't it? Then what we could do, we could go back to the main menu again. Let's go back to the world map. Good old Blighty. So kind of, I think we're in the Yorkshire for this one. So certain areas of the map, like the UK, Europe, and America, have had like they've had a second pass where they've had a look at things like the topology, like the heights of everything, to make everything a little bit more realistic, and that should give you an idea of what you kind of see here.
Top cliff approach Cessna Alpha
Oh
Sierra
my god,
X-ray
it's
Golf
just
Sierra.
amazing.
This type Cessna 152 7 miles west of Dish 4, 1,000 feet.
I mean, this is England, you know.
Squawk
We've got to fly over
7403
Fountain
Cessna
Abbey.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Roger, Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Something that Henry VIII would have pulled down. Just look at how gorgeous this looks. And we're pretty low here. We're just over 1,000 feet. So you're probably not going to play the whole game trundling along like this. I mean, maybe you will. But it looks brilliant when you get up to sort of 15, 20,000 feet as well. It just looks like you're looking out the window of an aeroplane. Generally. So there we go. So hopefully I've kind of answered a little bit of a question there by visiting a few places. The fact that where can you go in Microsoft Flight Simulator on Xbox? Anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. Absolutely stunning. Anyway, that's enough from me. If you've got any questions or comments, put them down below, and I will of course see you again soon.